September 11th, 2001. This is when the most tragic event in United States history occurred. This tragedy was heard all across the globe. A little less than 3 years later, another massive tragedy struck, except this time in North Ossetia, Russia. However, tragedy will never be able to outweigh success. That very same month, 600 miles off the coast of Tokyo, the biggest success in marine research made its breakthrough. Both of these events also just happened to occur the same month and year that I was born. September 1st, 2004. This is when the Beslan school hostage crisis began. 32 armed Russian terrorists took over 1,000 schoolchildren and adults hostage. According to a 2017 Britannica article titled Beslan School Attack, more than 330 of these hostages died, majority of them being school children. The hostages that were not killed by the initial attack were herded into a gymnasium rigged full of explosives. 2 days later, on September 3rd, 2004, the crisis ended. One terrorist survived. The rest were killed by Russian law enforcement. The lone survivor was convicted on several charges and sentenced to life in prison. However, the PTSD that this crisis caused was not the only tragedy. Public distrust was also placed on Russian law enforcement. While deviating from tragedy and destruction, success becomes the new topic. September 30th, 2004. 600 miles off the coast of Tokyo, 3,000 feet below sea level around the Bonin Islands, the very first picture of the giant squid was captured. According to a 2005 New York Times article titled First Giant Squid Captured in the Wild, on film that is, discusses how the giant squid has never been found in its natural habitat and has only been portrayed in fictional films. The 59-foot-long creature has only been seen washed up, dead, or dying. Researchers found that the squid's much more active in its natural habitat. Dr. Clyde Roper, in his 2012 article Giant Squid, explains how the squid can capture its prey up to 33 feet away with its 2 feeding tentacles, and it can steal prey from other giant squid. The main theme of these events has been tragedy versus success. Time and time again, we see how tragedy is never able to outweigh success, especially in September 2004. Although a great amount of fear and tragedy was inflicted on the poor hostages of the Beslan school crisis, success, like a phoenix, rose from the ashes and allowed the crisis to only last 2 days. We talk about it again with the photographic breakthrough after decades of no luck. Success will always find a way to overcome.